Welcome to the Toy Drop of Indianapolis, Indiana. I am Chris Smith, General Manager of the Collectible Store. Hello, fellow collectors. We are going to take a tour of our wonderful store. We have been here for 7 years. It's been a fantastic time. Lots of cool inventory, great customers, and just an overall fun experience. And so we're going to show you that experience and talk about some of our items we have. And we appreciate everybody that's come in. And so let's talk about Grail. So when you first walk in, we try to put some fun stuff for everybody to see. We have a sealed mint Mego Spider-Man still attached in the box. We also have a rare Funko Pop, the Skeletor from San Diego Comic-Con. And then we also have TMT Hotspot, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Hotspot loose. These three are pretty much of the, when they say Grails, these kind of qualify as Grail items. So that's the first thing when you come in, we're trying to show you some neat, harder to find items when you first walk in the store. As you can see, there is the He-Man section. We keep all our complete or near mint He-Man collection. We also have some boxed items, some used unsealed content items, the Fright Zone, the Fright Fight, all the play sets, all the vehicles from He-Man. And we also have some of the popular knockoff He-Man items as well. So He-Man section is the first thing you come to as you enter the store. We also have some carded He-Man items. We have some model kits. So that's the Master Universe section. And as we walk along, you can see we have a nice selection of Marvel Legends from, it's hot right now because of the comic book Avengers Infinity War. And as you walk along, you will see the girls section, which we carry Barbies, we carry Rainbow Bright, My Little Pony, just a little good mix of dolls for the ladies. And then as you come along, here's our Transformers section. Transformers is our #1 seller. We do modern and G1, and it's a really popular line for us. Everybody's popular line, Star Wars. We have vintage Star Wars from the 70s and 80s, and we also do the modern Star Wars. As you can tell, we have Micro Machines, a good selection of complete Star Wars figures. We also keep our play sets, our vehicle play sets up top. And as we come around, another Grail or a really cool item to talk about. This is probably one of the neatest pieces. Stretch Armstrong with the box. Stretch is in really good shape. Luckily, he was avoided from heat and he's in great shape. We also have the Stretch, the instructions, the Band-Aids. The Stretch Monster got a little bit of heat damage, but he's still cool. We have the boxes, the inserts. Really fun item to talk about while we're in the store. It's a really neat, nice item. So as we move along, another nice item we want to talk about is G.I. Joe, and this is a really cool. The sealed, it was popped on one end. So what had happened was somebody had got these for a Christmas gift, and they were left unopened. So they just popped it on one side, so it's a sealed Zartan G.I. Joe with unused content. It's a really nice item to show off in the store. As we continue our virtual tour of the store, we'd like to introduce our store mascots. The next item I'd like to talk about is the Pee-wee's Playhouse, sealed in box. Another fun 80s items of pop culture. And then here's our wrestling section. Yo, Joe, everybody. We have a nice selection of G.I. Joe. We have a nice selection of vehicles, complete figures, boxed items. G.I. Joe is always a fun, popular line. Here's more of the G.I. Joe items. And next, as we approach, we are in the horror section. We have some horror figures, just a little miscellaneous pop culture items. Horror's really popular, of course. Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, all the favorites. And then as we walk through the back cabinets here, just a mix of good pop culture items. Godzilla, Red Lines, Doctor Who, Strawberry Shortcake, $6 Million Man, Sky Commander, some boxed items. We also have an account with Sideshow, so we do some high-end Sideshow pieces. As you can see, this is all our high-end collectible items. And then we go to one of our favorite cases, the Shogun Warriors. The Yoda statue as well. He's always talked about and people always doing all over the Yoda. And then we also do the Ice Queen, very limited. She's pretty hard to find in good condition, so she stays in the cabinet for safety reasons. So this is our fun little higher end collection of cabinet here. As we wrap up the tour of the store, the Porg and the Barge, our two most talked about and popular items at the store. Here is the Target exclusive Porg from Force Friday. There's only 2 per Target, and we were lucky to win the lottery, and so we have a Porg in the store. And then the HasLab Kickstarter project. This was a fun thing. It's not screen accurate. It's kind of just a build your own desert scene, but we had a lot of fun with it. We stocked the figures as we waited on the HasLab Kickstarter. There's around 10,000 made. It was a fun build, and we certainly enjoyed, putting on display. A lot of people talk about it, come in. We had an extra one loose that a customer purchased. So it's been this is our fun item to talk about in the store. So that wraps up the virtual tour of the Toy Drop of Indianapolis, Indiana. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.